I'm Tristan from Superteam Germany, and I'm joined with.
r0b0 from biqProtocol, part of Superteam Balkans, and MoustacheDAO.
And we're going to talk a lot about DePIN. We're going to talk about, the engagement of DePIN projects within the Superteam community, and really just how to promote DePIN, up-and-coming DePIN projects.
Okay.
And I think that this is going to be a really great conversation with r0b0. r0b0 is amazing. We've been spending the past week here in the Superteam France Builders Mansion, so we've gotten to know each other quite a bit over this past week. It's been really fun.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah, it'll be really great to showcase his projects on the DePIN Unplugged podcast. So with that to say, let's go ahead and get started. Give us a brief introduction to yourself, and let's talk a little bit about biqProtocol.
Okay, so I'm r0b0. I'm coming from Bucharest, Romania, member of Superteam Balkan, and the CEO and co-founder of biqProtocol. biqProtocol is a proof of presence network powered by Bluetooth, and I'll be happy to get more into details if needed.
Yeah, let's dive into maybe a little bit first of how you got to this idea and started working on this project. Like, what was the inspiration, and like what were the frustrations and pain points that you wanted to address here?
Yeah, actually, I think I got both frustration and inspiration. First was the frustration of using POAP QR all the time. The organizer of the event was always pushing us to scan that QR code to get back an NFT that I've never seen, to be honest. But also, I was trying to bring a Web2 app in Web3, and I was looking for a way to know that people gather together, in this case at football matches. So yeah, this is how everything started. I've contacted my friends in Solana, Romania, and together with Bibi and Kinder, we started building biq.
That's amazing. And so what are the backgrounds of your co-founders?
I think we are made for this project because, for example, me, I've graduated from cybernetics in Bucharest. Kinder is like a very, very good senior dev, and Bibi is one of the core for Superteam Romania, and she's very good with networking, and she's our COO running the operationals.
No, that's awesome. Yep. And so what are some of the big things with biq right now? Like, what are you working on? What stage are you at? How can people start using biq?
Okay, so basically we are MVP ready. We've been running a couple of gigs with biq on Solana Romania and MoustacheDAO meetups. Even in Split, we've been proving presence for people who were there. And now we are working on our SDK that will allow other mobile apps to plug in to our protocol and start verifying presence instantly.
That's awesome. So you met some of these with like your co-founders through Superteam?
Yes, through Superteam and Solana Romania. We didn't knew each other before.
Okay, cool. So in Solana Romania is how's the community there? Like, how's it?
The community is strong and growing. We've seen lots of fresh talents coming recently, and yeah, if we are looking around, many important products in Solana are founded or I don't know, built by people from Romania. So we know what we are
I
doing.
feel like Romania is underrated for builders.
I wouldn't say so, because there's like a legend already that the second language on Microsoft is Romanian because of the number and the level of devs working there. So we are pretty good devs in general. We are known for that.
All right, so you heard it here. Romania is the land of devs. Yes.
Yes.
Nice.
Unfortunately, some of the companies there are just loaning their services for big companies, but slowly we understand the potential and the business, and finally will prevail.
Amazing. Who's the funniest person in Superteam Romania? Solana Romania.
I would say Bibi,
BB.
or maybe somebody will disagree with me. I don't know. We are like, I don't know, easygoing people in general. So the level of fun is constant and is distributed to most of us.
Good vibes.
Yeah, good vibes. Good vibes.
Yeah. No, I know, like, just from being with you, like, it's always like good vibes.
Yeah.
I think he's pretty funny too.
Yeah,
He's got some jokes.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So yeah, tell me a little bit more about like so MoustacheDAO. So I'm like tangentially I hear about it like just through being in Superteam Germany and going to conferences and things, but I don't know. I actually don't know anything about MoustacheDAO. So I need to know just a little bit more.
Okay, so MoustacheDAO is a place with 69 members, constant 69 members. Some are getting in, others are getting out or shaved, how we are call them, based on the activity they are putting into our Telegram group. Funny thing is that we are not an NFT collection. We are just, I don't know, people wearing mustaches, vibing together at events and conferences. And yeah, how it started was me meeting Henry in Belgrade back in 2022, I guess. We were complimenting each other's mustaches. I've created like a PFP for Henry as a joke. After that, he got together with Trevi and others, and that's how the core MoustacheDAO started. And now we are pushing this facial accessory to everybody, and we've seen more and more people wanted to shave the beard and start growing a real mustache.
Do you feel like you'll ever raise the membership count from 69 to 420?
Yes, we were thinking about those numbers as well, but how the things are going inside is like a close family. I think 420 will be way too much. What we have now is just the sweet spot for having fun, sharing ideas.
Yeah.
And
because there's like that social theory where like you can only have so many people in like your group of immediate friends. I don't know the exact number. Do you know the exact number?
it's around 69.
It's around 69.
Okay, it's like 70 in theory, but we like
in round
like, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, that's actually a really interesting point, especially when you think about community building. It's like if you get too many, like if you have like 2,000 members in a community, for example, like you always have that shared, like, oh, we were part of this, but there's no way you're going to really
Exactly. It's not a bounding. Yeah, people are not bounding. That's strong, and maybe that's why they are creating subgroups.
Well, that's one of the things I actually also really like about Superteam, because Superteam, like, they do have like the community limits because, well, yeah, I mean, like you want people to be like engaged and involved, and it's really hard if you're like too big of a group to meaningfully interact with each other.
That's true. I mean, yeah. And actually, yeah, many members of MoustacheDAO are part of super teams. So
Yeah,
yeah,
there's an overlap.
yeah, exactly. We are we are influencing.
I'm onboarding people to get mustaches. That's the thing. So when you do these like mustache meetups, what do you think is like one of the most valuable pieces that comes out of it?
It's hard to say because everything it happens on the spot, like ad hoc lunches, dinners. Nothing is pre-programmed. Let's say we are just we are like 5, 6 mustaches here. Let's grab a beer or something. So everything is on the spot. Everything is based on the vibes, and yeah, I don't know. It's just a very nice place to be, and how I'm joking sometimes it's just like a 24/7 comedy show most of the time. Yeah, it's hilarious.
Do you have anything that's not an inside joke that would translate to being
Hard for me to
hard to say?
say that.
What would you say like one of the most memorable meetups that you've had with MoustacheDAO?
I think it was that poker night in Istanbul.
In my hotel room.
Yeah, that was amazing. Thing is that we've gathered for a friendly poker game, and we ended up in a snatch movie like situation that built us even stronger and gave us, I don't know, memories for life.
Yeah.
I'm not saying more than that.
Yep. I don't think we can say more than that.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that's that was interesting. So how, like, if we had biqProtocol working in this event, how would that have maybe changed things?
I'm not sure if the dealer will be part of our event as a biqProtocol attendee, but if he will be there, I think we will be able to get our money back after. I'm not saying more. Come on, don't put.
There was no money.
No money involved. Yeah, it was like fake internet money.
Taking some money.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I guess like for me, like just bringing it back to Beacon, like talking about these social interactions, like you've already used like the biqProtocol at some of like Monkey DAO is what you said, sending out. Have you done that any MoustacheDAO meetups?
Not yet, but
They said in Split they had that builders.
yeah, at Split Startup Village organized by Superteam Balkan. In the demo day, we've demoed actually our product, and I think this helped us winning the first prize. Oh no! Yeah, right, yeah. Congratulations to you as well for winning European demo day. So kudos to you as well.
I feel good about that, but I definitely want to focus on you.
Oh yes, super.
I don't talk about my products to you, and yeah.
Okay.
I have a secret product. It's not that secret, but yeah, no, and it's one of the really cool thing that came out of the Superteam Mansion. I was working with Jody from Tapestry on a product where we were working on really tracking the experiences of people here, and we're partnering up with Beak to implement the Beak protocol into this event guest book, essentially.
Yes. Yeah, and actually, that's why I don't remember if I said we are working on this SDK that will allow any app to plug into Big and start verifying presence on the spot. So it's not necessary for you to build a new thing. Just plug our SDK into your already existing app, and yeah, that's it. Easy.
Yeah, no, I think that I'm super bullish on Beak. I think this is like a really great application of DePIN into social situations. So it's kind of like this really great intersection between like the consumer side, the DePIN side, and really having like is a great real world way to apply and tie everything together.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah. So yeah, I'd love to know like just a little bit about more you as a person and like what motivates you, what gets you like really excited, like why DePIN essentially.
I think DePIN is coming from my university side, let's say so. Academic, sorry, from my academic experience, and it's matched somehow with my day by day hobbies because I like to be surrounded with people. I'm leading some groups or I'm part of them, and yeah, actually, it's a big. I'm a bit curious why no one was thinking until now about this um, tamper-proof way and easy ad hoc network that is big. Because one thing that when DePIN projects are struggling now is getting that network effect that makes them really work. Because, for example, Let's take phone. I don't know if you know about phone, which is proof of location.
Yeah.
Okay, so they are now implementing their infrastructure in Brooklyn, right? And for providing this service, they need to come up with hardware. They need to come up with, I don't know, with a mesh that it is already there in order to function. But with big, everything happens on the spot. No hardware is needed. Your phone is the one that connects with others and is verifying that people are actually there.
And that is mostly thanks to the fact that you're utilizing all of Bluetooth's unique properties.
Yes, and yes, on top of that, we have this cryptographic layer that it makes big being tamper-proof and unspoofable, technically.
Are there any like challenges with addressing vulnerabilities in the protocol, or has it been like just using a lot of the standards that exist?
So basically, what we need to do now for our MVP, we've been using public libraries. But what we are doing now is to build our very own library that is working especially for our use cases.
Yeah.
And doing so will get everything improved. And this SDK will be open source and publicly available. So, yeah.
Yeah. Sweet. Yeah, I apologize if there's any noise in the background. It's gotten a lot louder recently.
Yeah, people are building here.
A lot of people are building here. Yeah, so maybe it comes through, maybe it doesn't come through. I guess we'll see. We'll see later. But yeah, no, I know. I think this is really interesting. Do you see any other like protocols in the ecosystem that would be beneficial for Beak to work with, like right off the bat?
Great question. Thank you. Thing is that since we've made our project public, we didn't got as many questions, but many collab proposals because everybody needs proof of presence from Web3 companies, but for governments, I don't know, huge industries. It comes to me, construction sites, for example, or universities.
So, and in this case, do you see it more as like let's say a construction site? Is it like just validating the people who showed up to work?
Yes, exactly. Because what's happening in construction industry, for example, it's that is that thing which that is called, I think, body punching.
Body punching. Okay.
Body punching, when somebody is punching the time, the timetable for others. Yeah, exactly. So people are pretending they are working, but they are not. And only in America, I think this is bringing like 300 plus billions in money lost annually.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
300 billion?
300 billion in America only. I've been studying this today.
That's insane. That actually doesn't seem even like a real number.
Actually, it's like 5 to 7% of the whole construction industry.
Wow.
Is getting lost for this type of
so how
fake attendance.
So how would you see like getting in, like entering that market then?
The market is huge, but the entrance is not that easy. What it's happening now is that people came up with biometrics, with all sort of things, but they are still losing money on it. With us will be as easy as showing up, and that's it. You have your phone with you, and we are quietly proving your presence. No scans, no QRs, no nothing.
Bullish.
Yeah,
Bullish on this.
since the beginning, one of our main value is to be frictionless. Yeah, that's our main purpose since the one.
Well, and that's great because then just people don't even have to think about it. So I forgot this.
You know what's funny? I've noticed that when somebody is speaking about verifying something presence or whatsoever, they have this gesture.
Yeah. You think the QR?
Yeah, exactly. Or NFC or whatsoever. So verifying, checking in. But no, you should guys forget about this gesture because having your phone in your pocket will be enough.
Yeah. Well, and then I mean, there's so many applications. I mean, I didn't just hear, but like for events, like entry to events, like even like we're using a lot of Luma recently, but essentially like Luma could just use your protocol and people wouldn't have to necessarily do the Luma scan.
Yeah, exactly. Actually, we were taking this into consideration already. So how things are working is that once you get accepted to a Luma event, you get an update on your calendar, and our app is reading that update and it's self-publish the event for you in our application. So as I've mentioned before, frictionless is one of our main um, uh, purposes in this.
Wow. Yeah, no, I think that's like a really huge thing. And I think it's really helpful to hear these use cases. And I think especially for like people listening, who aren't super familiar with
It's like the thing is that we've run a campaign through Earn platform, and we spoke with people from 12 countries across 5 continents, asking them to give us use cases based on their needs and their cultures.
wow.
Yes, and we got like about 100 applications, some of them very good and very insightful. For example, one thing that blew my mind was that, and I didn't know this happens. So in Nigeria, for example, there's like a national program that people after finishing college, universities, they have like 1 year to give back to society. I don't remember exactly how this program is called, like Nigerian National Youth Service.
Yeah.
And yeah, people are faking it, obviously with fake selfies and or fake QR scans. But with big, I think the country itself can get much more back from those people.
Interesting. Were there any other like interesting examples that came out of this?
I don't know.
How many so you had 12 different countries
Yes,
across 5 different continents. How many responses did you get?
100.
100.
100 threads, Twitter threads, actually. And I've personally went to them because I wanted to see and learn. University attendance was one of the most popular use case among appliance. Another great one was coming from a guy saying that BIC can be used as a tool for KOLs who are in touch with brands, but until now, brands don't know how much people they can bring at a certain event. So even a person can start an event to BIC and validate how many people they're bringing to an event, which is crazy. So, and that made us rethink a bit the protocol. So an event now has sub events just to allow this type of measurements. So it's crazy. Listening to your audience is always the best thing possible.
I think that's like the most important thing because those are the people you want to serve.
Yeah, exactly. And uh, as a builder, you don't even think about some use cases. So always listen to your audience, and it will be good for both sides.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, is there anything so with like the next steps for Beak, what do you see like in the next 3 to 6 months?
Uh, in about 2 months, will be SDK ready.
Okay.
So the adoption will start growing. Um, what else we intend to do is we intend to start with Web3 events, DAO meetups, gatherings, just to prove the concept to the right people and on a not that large scale, just for us to be able to provide big for next Apex, for example.
Do you see that happening then, like, the next?
We had some talks with people, and they are keen to see how this is going in not that large scale events, and if everything is going good, just they will adopt us for sure.
That's really exciting.
Yeah, actually, what we can do is to uh, transform every Solana mobile into a DePIN node at a certain moment. I think this is huge for everyone involved. Yes.
You have the Solana mobile phone?
Not yet. Still waiting for it. Our dev, our CTO has it.
Okay.
Yeah, testing it already.
What do you think so far?
So far, I don't know. Funny thing is that I was, if not the first, maybe the second person who was touching the first Solana mobile on the stage in Portugal breakpoint. So I think things are, I don't know, mystically moving. We're mystically moving into big direction somehow.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So let's shift topic and talk about Superteam a little bit more. So
Yes.
Yeah.
Superteam is a cheat code.
Superteam is the cheat.
That's the first thing that needs to be mentioned.
It's always the first thing that's been mentioned. What so what brought you into Superteam in the first place?
Um, as one of the early members of Solana Romania, we were thinking to build like Superteam Romania, but the foundation told us, guys, look, those people in Belgrade and the Split, they are building Superteam Balkans, and I think it's better for you to work together, which we did, and we are not regretting this move at all. Actually, Marco, Jed, Mattia, Josip, everybody, they are like, I don't know, family now, and they've helped us so much in terms of grants, prizes, networking. So they are
Really solid team. Like I feel like really grateful that I've gotten to meet so many of them just over the past week. I guess two are here, Jed and Marco, and then and
Hey, I think it's this. So the Super Team Balkan has 11 countries under their bag.
name all of it.
Yes, I'll try. Thank you. No, of course not. But yeah,
It's Greece, Serbia, Croatia, Montenegro, Bosnia, Romania,
Hungary.
Hungary is in.
Yes.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, and
Albania.
maybe I'm not sure.
Not.
I'm not sure.
Okay,
I'm not sure.
no.
Better ask Marco about it.
We'll have to.
Yeah. And yeah, everything is like I don't know how to say it, how much grateful I am that I'm part of Super Team Balkans. In the beginning, I was when I wasn't part of Super Team Balkan, I was looking with a bit of envy at Super Team Germany or Super Team UK, everything they were building, the community, the vibes, everything. But now being in Super Team Balkan, it really pays off.
So yeah, no, I think it's it's great to hear your experience of like with forming in Romania, with the Solana Romania, how you're able to get plugged in and integrated with.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and what is funny is historically the Balkans were like the igniters of the first two world wars, and again historically we don't used to like each other that much. Those 11 countries were always
Very complicated.
yeah, very complicated, but now I think we found the values that unite us and makes us, I don't know, working together. Because as people from Balkans, we have this underdog culture that is makes us, I don't know, build and build. And
There's a lot of great talent from there too, like just across I mean, we talked about Romania's talent, but I think honestly, like across the entire Balkans, there's so many talented developers. There's so many cool people. Like I love being there. Like every time I go to the Balkans, I feel like it's very warm. It's very like,
yes, it is definitely.
yeah, it's like really good people.
Yeah, and we are good devs, but we know how to party even better.
That's true.
For example, last night, yeah,
Brought the party to the builders mansion. That's true. Um, but no, it's great. Well, let's go ahead. Let's wrap up right now. But yes, it was so good to chat, so good to talk, so good to hear about biqProtocol, so good to talk about MoustacheDAO.
yeah. Thank you for saving me, Tristan. Yeah, it was a pleasure to be here.
And yeah, we're looking forward to more like inner super team collaboration. I think that's been a really big topic this past week. Something that I know it's been something we've just all been talking about. Is like, yeah, we've had Super Team Ireland here, we've had Super Team Poland, Super Team Germany, Super Team Balkans, and people from all over. It's so important to keep building this community and exchanging ideas. And yeah, it's been awesome. But yeah, thank you so much. We'll go ahead and wrap up. Thank you for listening. Have a great rest of your day. Bye bye.
Bye.